Alright, before I proceed, let me read out this thing Mary Njoku posted on her page. She responded to this trending Olodo Uprising. Here is what she said. Stop calling it an Olodo Uprising. What's happening isn't a celebration of ignorance. It is the consequences of a country that has severely devalued education, excellence, and intellectual achievement. You cannot expect people to spend years studying, graduate with first-class degree, master's degree, even PhD, and then struggle to find meaningful opportunity or earn a decent life. When survival becomes the priority, people will naturally go where the opportunities are. Don't blame the people for adapting. Blame the system for making education feel like a bad investment. This is simple. Most people have graduated, but there's no meaningful job. They go for what pays them. And there are some that graduated with PhD, first class, everything. They got a job and they are being paid penny. Have you been to Malawi? You see how much they are paying their staffs. They are paying the graduates. Have you been to South Africa? You see how much they are paying their graduates. Have you been to Kenya? And this is African countries I'm calling you. You see how much they are paying graduates. Have you been to Egypt? You see how much they are paying workers, even those that are not graduate, like minimum wage. That the minimum wage in Nigeria is 500,000. You know how much they are paying police officers in South Africa, Malawi, Kenya, Egypt. These are the ones I'm sure of. Google it. Now the problem is our system. They are corny. The people that claim to be leaders, they are not leaders. So they are corny. They are hanky-panky people. Since years ago, they have been dragging minimum wage. People will say 1 million. They will drag 100,000. Even before they accept 70,000 is gone. Now, Labour is saying 1 million. They are saying 100,000. To implement that 100,000 is even a one. But their children allowance can change someone's family. Their children allowance can feed someone's family for 5 years. That is why I say they are not leaders. They are ignorant politicians. Politicians that poorly manage their people. Tomorrow they will tell you the country is a poor country. No. It's a country that is being poorly managed. It's a country that is being managed with wicked politicians. They are not leaders. I don't call them leaders. I call them politicians. In a system where you will graduate. Let's just say you didn't get a job. But let me forget that because many people are not getting a job. But what of those ones that are working? How much are they being paid? And you see someone that suddenly made it as a content creator, as a crypto trader, or whatever online, as a freelancer, and you want the person to leave that job and be working in an office where they are being paying 70,000, 100,000, at least 200,000, and they want you to sit down from morning till night. They will ask you query. So I'm being earned 70,000, 80,000. They would want you to sit down in the office. Every evening they see them carrying book around, doing on the spot shake for those that are not in the seat. Tell me how you will pay your rent with 80,000 or 100,000. Save it for 1 year. You will not eat abi. You will not buy clothes. You will not buy any things you need. You will pack the whole money and give your landlord. Even if you can save that house, which you can never save. So there's nothing like Olodo Uprising. You that is calling them Olodo Uprising. You have younger sister, younger brothers that are between their age. If he sees he made them run him, they should achieve it like him or like her. Do you understand? So it's not easy. There's nothing like Olodo Uprising. It doesn't exist. Forget that. Olodo Uprising, how? People you can call Olodo Uprising is those Yahoo boys. You see some boy of 18 years who just do 1 or 2 pick money. 6 months he broke again. Not somebody that achieve a lot and still maintain that fame since how many years? It's not easy. Invest. YouTube is paying, Facebook is paying, TikTok is paying, Instagram is paying. You didn't think it's easy. Let your brothers and sisters run. People are making ways to themselves. They are just there calling people Olodo Uprising. You want them to sit in the office and start earning penny. It's all their degree. And start waiting for on the spot shake, giving them query for not being at the office. Because they're earning 100,000, 150, 80,000, 70,000. What is shame? Are you a musician? Why you go to sing? Why not relax in one office and start earning money? I'm not like Olodo Uprising, please. If you have opportunity to earn more, make yourself a boss. If no one give you a seat at the table, create one for yourself. Do you understand? 99% of success don't take a no for an answer.